A rather odd day of mixing, matching rotation. You must have been happy with how guys filled in different spots.
Well, I thought I was going to have to pull Corey out of the mothballs there for a little bit, but didn't have to. Our guys found a way. It wasn't pretty. Again, but the effort and energy down the stretch was good. So, we accomplished what we needed to accomplish against a good, solid team. I mean, that team is well coached, play hard. Defensively, we knew it was going to be a struggle. They made us execute some things with different people that's going to help us down the road.
Is it hard defensively to get that sort of crispness when you got guys playing next to guys that never played with?
Yeah,
before?
it is, but it's even more so offensively because, it's things that you out there with JT and no disrespect to him, he's just only been here for 3 weeks. He's trying to learn all the late game execution plays on the fly, which is very difficult to do, but we accomplished it down the stretch.
Could you have expected him coming in and playing an entire quarter just with what he's...
No, but he did. He really did. He came in and gave us something in length, quickness, speed, athleticism to guard a guy stretch 4 like Ilyasova, who was really trying to pop out stretch 4. And really, Smith is a stretch 5. So he did a good job, and Biz did a good job of getting out, using speed and quickness to get out there and guard those guys, and which Smith killed us over in London.
Corey's played a lot more this year than he has in seasons past. That's sort of the thought process.
That was a thought process, and again, like I said, we're going to try to be strategic, and no disrespect to any team we're playing. Believe me, we're going in these games to win, and it's not vacation time. It's just giving bodies time to recover from a stressful season and kind of make sure we have them fresh. Because what I don't want to do is be holding everybody out the last 2 weeks and be out of rhythm once the playoffs start, because that's hard to do, is ramp it back up from 0 to 100 once the playoffs starts.
How do you feel Dwane
did a solid job. I thought he did a solid job. Offensively, he got where he wanted to go. Defensively, he's guarding Jennings, who's a tough matchup for anybody, but I thought he did a solid job.
It's interesting down the stretch, you didn't have Kyle kind of filling it up. It was a lot of effort plays and putbacks and things like that.
Yeah, he's, again, a lot of it was we was trying to get certain matchups in certain pick and roll situations. But again, he found a way. We had DeMar handling the ball a little bit more in pick and rolls. It was strategically done, trying to get different people in matchups.
Is that with DeMar handling so you can get a small guy on him on a switch all the time?
A little bit.
At this point of the season, rotations are generally set, but is this an opportunity, for some young guys to keep their head in the game, knowing their number might get called anytime?
Yeah, it is. I mean, that's what's great experience with Dwane is, this is great in a close game situation down, Norm also, tight game situation, being in the game, get that game experience at this level, They've done a heck of a job with the 905, but it's another step up. So feel the intensity of going against a good player like Jennings and Oladipo, who, is lighting everybody up right now. To guard guys like that and have that experience is invaluable.
You said Jonas was available, but how much does it help when you're able to get him extra time, extra games?
There's no question. I mean, if this was a playoff game, he could play, but we didn't want to use him unless we had to. He or Corey. I had both of them. I texted Corey last night about 2 o'clock in the morning, and was upset with him when he didn't text me back, but just tell him that he's going to dress, but didn't plan on using him. So, but again, the guys were ready. Everybody was professional, cheering their teammates on, and I think that's one positive about our group. It's a close-knit group, and they're pulling for each other and playing with a pure heart.
Coach, you had a double-double from Bismack and 6 blocks. Can you just talk about how big he was?
Again, I've always said his spirit and his energy, you can't put a number on it. What he brings to the table is invaluable. Teams have to really prepare for him. You see 2 or 3 guys trying to box him out, hold him down, and he's getting to the free throw line. We got to work on our free throws a little bit, but they're committing 2 people to him to keep him off the boards, and that's a sign of respect.
Is it going to be hard to rest guys just being a game out of first, having that insight?
Believe me, Chris, that's the main thing. We're in this to compete. We're competing. We're not resting guys. We're maybe giving a guy a night off, but those guys go in there and have a job to do. That's about being professional. We all have a job to do. We're not going to these games thinking, oh, this is a night off or whatever. We're going in to compete, and that's the mindset. The guys that's playing for those guys, want that opportunity. Here it is.
I mean, being 1 game out of first, does that got to be front and center on your radar?
No, it is, but yet and still, our overall health, I'd rather have health than anything else. And freshness, Michael, I think that's so important. Believe me, nobody wants to win more than me, but the overall health of your players and the mileage and the minutes on your players' bodies is something that we got to watch. We got to be smart with. It's a double-edged sword. Believe me, I understand, and it's important to our organization, to the city, to fight for a championship. To even talk about playing for a championship is important, and it's never been done here before. So I think that's important to say, hey, we're fighting for a championship and playing for that pride, no matter who's out there on the floor in uniform. Thank you.